Hey, what's going on the YouTube? This is SEL0320 representing JBS, proudly wearing the symbol of Man of Steel. This is the third night, Elseworlds Part 3. It was bananas. It was so many different Easter eggs that I was like, this is crazy. And the thing is, if you know Crisis on Infinite Earth, all roads lead to this. Even the newspaper, the very first newspaper that I think that they had shown where the Flash was disappeared for 25 plus years, and then they show the rest guys disappearing and whatnot. All this is so interesting because it's leading me to believe that when the Crisis on Infinite Earth happens, that is when Barry is going to disappear. And the same exact thing with the Anti-Monitor. I don't want to spoil it. All I can say is there's so much foreshadowing. You just don't even know. Whatever Oliver's sacrifice, which I'm assuming is his life, man, that's definitely going to wake up my child. Whatever Oliver's sacrifice is, it was all to a means to an end, ultimately. Because with him doing that, all it really did was prolong their progression anyway. Because these things have to be during the Crisis on Infinite Earth. And I know I'm skipping ahead because I didn't talk about anything about the episode. The episode was good. The episode was really good. But it's more foreshadowing for what is next, which is great. Normally you kind of end out a crossover event and you're like, man, that was awesome. And it's you feel fulfilled. Now you're like, I want more. What are we saying here? And what I'm gonna ask you guys a question. When they posted Crisis on Infinite Earth 2019, does that mean that's going to be a freaking show? And I said it. I freaking said it to one of my friends, I think Jarrell or somebody else. I was like, what if they freaking make that joint a show or 10 episodes? You know what I'm saying? It would be amazing. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm geeking out a little bit too much. It's some great mess when it came to Superman. Definitely a nod to interesting parts of where things are gonna go with the Silver Age Superman into 52 Superman, especially if they're gonna have little Jonathan. Call back to Smallville with the not just Smallville. Of course, you got Superman movie and Smallville have that epic moment with the Cole. Superman fighting Superman epicness. The funny thing is, I didn't even put two and two together with Deegan at first, real talk. But I thought that everything about this episode was on point. But I think that the thing that got me from an emotional level is Oliver's willingness to sacrifice because he understands what Supergirl and Flash represent. And it's going to be interesting to see if they ever really do bring Batman into the fold of this. Because if they do, this Crisis on Infinite Earth might be some of the most amazing things that we've ever seen from CWTV. But what else? Man, it was just so much. I think it was a really good emotional moment when it came with Kara and her sister Alex. I thought that was really special. Watching Cisco be a gangster and watching Jimmy be the muscle was just weird. But it serves for the story. I think that the end of this ended not anticlimactic, ended kind of abrupt because I really do want to know what Oliver's sacrifice was, but I haven't seen enough of the Arrow to even know what's going on. But I do know that they've shown time skips for the future. But either way, hopefully y'all enjoyed this review. I had a ball with all this. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the full entire reaction sometime tomorrow. I will be posting up a reaction today. But I'll talk to you guys later. Keep it locked. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.